Eddie, I want to let you know that it's not because of the pandemic. I concur with the last caller, the woman, because of the security issue. Because talking about the issue of this um, pandemic, it's not. People don't longer. People have moved on. As far as I'm concerned, Nigeria have moved on. Most of us in Lagos, we have moved on. We don't even think about it anymore. We
You've
see
moved
that.
on from a pandemic that the world is still reporting headline standards. Like
Hello,
the world is still, yeah.
in Nigeria, if
Nigerians have
you
moved
see
on.
in Nigeria, in
Yeah.
this Lagos, look at the attitude of people. We have put prevention in place. And we have moved on. We don't even think about pandemic anymore. We are thinking
What are
about
the preventions you
issue.
have put in place? I think you're going to say something like prayer. So besides prayer, what else you put in place?
Prayer work, but we're thinking about all the physical issue now. We're thinking about
The non-medical measures. So you wash your
Yes.
hands and sanitize, wear your
wash
face
your hands
mask.
with sanitizer, and then you cover and use our nose mask. So I don't see the reason why they are locking us down again with the issue that is going on. We don't have money. The company are folding up. You are asking us to go on. I beg. It's not because of that. They are making money now. They are making their own money. They don't want to kill. They should come and Abel.
All right. Well, so that's another very funny suspicion from another caller. Welcome to the show if you have just tuned in. It's a partial one. It is not supposed to affect your life as you know it. Say, when you consider religious gatherings, well, that's said to be only possible if the numbers are not beyond a certain limit. Weddings, yeah. Nothing more than 50% in attendance. So pretty much just pockets of people. Yeah. And then the question is, when you look at your life the last 1 year as a Nigerian, fighting this pandemic, an invisible enemy, and now there is some other development in this, in today's conversation, it's the consideration of what is said to be a partial lockdown. Yeah, just pretty much to regulate the further spread of this invisible enemy. I want to ask you whether you suppose by any measure that lockdowns and all these measures help to achieve our victory against the virus. Hello, Nigeria Info.
Good afternoon. My name is Paul.
Welcome, Paul.
Calling from Amodofin.
Welcome.
Okay, well, we understand that in this part of the world, the government does not listen to its citizens. If they do, we would ask them to review the announcement made yesterday or the day before yesterday. Like the last caller said, we have moved on.
Wow.
Of course, I still wear my face mask.
Okay.
But the truth is, we have moved on. There's no serious case of COVID-19 in Nigeria anymore. When there was a lockdown, when the issue was serious, they didn't make any provision for the citizens.
Yeah.
They were holding palliatives. Okay? Now people are trying to see how they can come back, get themselves back to their feet, and you are coming to impose another strict measure and all that. It is unnecessary. It is insensitive. We don't need it this time around. We don't need it. They're not supporting in any way. Why is it
Don't you think this is a necessary measure that needs to be put in place so that we don't become anything that looks like India today?
Do they really care about us?
No, maybe this is how they show that they care.
No, madam. No.
Okay.
The truth is, I think they're making more money from the lockdown because the amnesty flows and all that, while the ordinary Nigerians are the ones who are bearing all of these consequences on their street.
So you don't think all these measures help you in any way to fight this virus?
Okay, if you don't care when citizens get killed in hundreds across the country daily, you don't show any serious care. Is it on pandemic, on COVID-19 that you really care?
Too many battles.
When I have to run a pandemic, COVID-19, I have to pay. You need to pay to run a test. So where is the care? You're just being insensitive and wicked. Please, we don't need the lockdown. Whether it's partial or not partial, we don't need it this time around.
Thank you very much for calling. Oh, Nigerians. And look, I really understand how this would grate on your nerve. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello.
Welcome. Turn off your radio. Tell us your name.
Oh, Onyemuwa, how are you?
Fine, thank you very much, lady.
We are not going into another lockdown because of the pandemic.
You don't think because they love you? I mean, you said something like that.
Yes, if they want to protect us from COVID, they will go to the entry point, the airport, the land borders, to checkmate those ones coming in.
Okay.
Quarantine them for some time before they allow them.
Well, they're really
It's
trying to
because
do
of
that at
the
the airports. That's what they have been trying to do, and they have said that those who
they
violate.
should go to the ports of entrance into the country to control those coming in from Turkey, coming in from India.
They're doing that, according
It's
to.
because of the security.
Oh,
The
you
thing
have
has gone
another
beyond
funny
it. Nobody
suspicion
is
as well.
safe. It's
Okay.
not because of the we've gone beyond that.
Oh, you also
gone
have gone
beyond the
beyond
pandemic.
that. Okay.
We go out with our face mask. We
And
wash our hands. We. It's not because of the pandemic.
okay.
It's because of the security.
Another
The thing has
suspicion.
overwhelmed them.
Okay.
That is the issue. They don't love us. They are not protecting us from COVID.
Okay.
It's because of security.
All right.
And then using COVID as a face cover. It's not.
Well, too many face
Thank
coverings
you.
lately. Thank you very much for calling 99.3 Nigeria Info. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Hello, Joyce. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lady. We're happy to have you. Tell us your name. You can go ahead.
Mary from Antonio.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Another lockdown.
Well, it's partial, so I don't want you to panic.
I'm not panicking. I passed through, that was on Sunday. I passed through Jagada General Hospital. I found out that they dismantled the isolation center there. So what are they looking down for? We've moved on long time ago now.
So, but help me understand. When you say you've moved on, is it like you no longer pay attention to the news, or you don't care
We
too
pay
much?
attention. We no longer have serious cases of COVID.
Okay.
Now, it's because of security issues.
You
that
also
they are
have a
locking us.
suspicion that there's something else.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Okay.
That's why they want to lock us down. It's of no use. We don't need it.
Okay.
People are suffering.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much. Well, I think it's very interesting, this revelation that the average Nigerian would appear. A few callers now have called with a funny suspicion. Hello, the sunny side. Good afternoon to you. Turn off your radio. Tell us your name.
Hello, good afternoon, Joyce.
Well, yeah, welcome.
Have a book on the line.
Okay.
Okay, Joyce, you see, was it during it was lockdown that they brought this policy of regulating Bitcoin traders? Instead of you to investigate and give us what will help us to, advance more, you still put here in us. We understand the coronavirus is killing people in other countries, clients. So, but what is your policy like? Have you reviewed to see how far you've gone? How far you've gone, that is by helping you with every protocol you put on ground. You look at the palliative, like one of the callers said about palliative. You didn't even mind for your policy is strangling, it's killing us. Business environment is your economy,
Right.
you are devaluing your naira. Now you are still want to put another. Many families have been, jobs have been closed. How have you pushed money into research to see?
Well, I mean, you
how-
can still work during this period. It's just say.
Yes. Joyce, how much have they put into research to help the doctors? The judiciary is on strike, doctor striking, many strike ongoing in the land, and you want to put lockdown again. What do you want us to lock down into again? Into poverty, into the hunger again? I beg.
Thank you very much for calling. Hello, 99.3 Nigeria Info. You on the sunny side. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon, Joyce.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Tell us your name. You can go ahead.
Thank you. My name is Emmanuel.
Okay.
For me, this lockdown that they are intended to do is for security purpose, not because they love us so.
How did you arrive at that suspicion? I'm just curious, though.
You yourself, this federal government. I tell you, only thing that they want what they do. So it's not that they love us at all.
Okay.
And then if they should try it, what will come out of it will be worse than answers. Thank you.
Oh, wow. It would appear that you're a little angry and you're just one trigger away. Hello. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the sunny side. Turn off your radio, lady. Tell us your name. Hi, guy.
John from Ibejuleki.
Thank you very much, John. We're happy to have you. This is Nigeria Info.
Joyce, there's something I want to know because since there is about to lock down again, can I get job in NDDC?
At this point, you might just get lucky. If you have your CV ready, I think you should go to their website and find out whether there's a vacancy.
Because actually, why I'm asking is because, last time they started their palliative when we were not in lockdown. So as this one have commenced, maybe they already started getting their own palliative by now. So that
Wait.
is my
Let me understand.
Anyway,
Let me understand your position. If the federal government gave you palliative now, you might be a little cooperative. You cooperate with them. That's what you're saying. or your disbelief towards this pandemic?
Joyce, if I have all what I need to be indoor, why am I breaking my head?
Yeah, but this is a partial one. It's not that one. This is not the one that stops you from going to work. It's just you cannot be in a crowded place.
They can lock down completely. I don't know.
They can lock down. You don't have a job to go to?
No, that's why I'm asking if I could get one. And in NDGC, not just any place.
Oh, you're specific. Well, the stars shine in the sky if you keep your eyes long
That
enough.
because I want to share part of that money, Joyce.
I don't see what's wrong with that. All right, then. Yeah. Thank you very much for calling. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Hello and welcome to the show. Do you think the lockdowns help to achieve our fight and victory against this pandemic? Hello.
For where?
Oh, it doesn't.
Good afternoon. John.
Welcome. We're happy to have you. Tell us your name. You can go ahead.
Onyemuwa.
All right. So it looks as though we're moving towards a line of victory, except you think otherwise.
Joy.
We're fighting a pandemic. So I want to know what you think.
Which pandemic are they fighting? But I don't know. Which pandemic is this government fighting? How many bodies are they seeing on the road that they want to lock us down? Is it not because of this lockdown you are giving Nigeria 13,000 naira for calling your radio station and answer questions? It's not because of this lockdown. And before the lockdown, I keep on saying it, before they lock us down last year, all this insecurity were never in the west and in the south and in the east. But immediately they lock us down, after they open us out, we begin to see insecurity in the Igbo land, in the Yoruba land. Now, what is their agenda? What is their next agenda now? What is the plan of? Is it lock it down that is the next thing? People cannot buy food anymore. See, as I'm complaining, it's not that it's affecting me, but it's affecting my family. It's affecting my friend. Olumide, that I'm calling you. It's not affecting me. I'm not hungry. What I will eat if they lock us down for next 2 years? I have it. But I'm looking at people around. People that are begging me for money. I'm looking at them. Does it mean people that are really not, they don't think? And all of us, both the media, we are defending these people. We are defending them. What is the purpose of the lockdown?
Well, so that's really the essence of the conversation. So we're hoping that that's really what I want to know, whether you think this serves. So first of all, the reason for it is that there is a pandemic and we're really trying to, curb the spread.
Pandemic.
You don't agree that there is a pandemic?
Pandemic.
You sound like you're hearing it for the first time.
Nigeria having malaria. Did they shut down for malaria? Nigeria are hungry. Hello, Prof. Hello. Please, can you give me 20 naira? I'll be like 20 naira or 200 naira. Okay, any amount. I've been seeing it around me everywhere. You will see some.
Yeah, you get trapped and lost for words. Hello, welcome to cooperate with the government as we venture into a future unknown, tackling a virus. That's the reason for the partial lockdown. So certainly capacities, as we know it, whether it's of churches or restaurants, they're only allowed to operate at a 50% capacity now. Event centers, bars, nightclubs need to shut down for now. Some workers would have to work from home, which I think is a great thing. And of course, pretty much a nationwide curfew from about 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. And this is to help you. If you would allow me say that freely, and then I can allow you to disagree with that. 0700-993-993-993. Welcome to the show.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It's okay. You don't have to whisper. If you speak up for us, we'll appreciate that. Tell us your name. You can go ahead.
Okay, my name is Jeff.
All right,
from
Jeff.
Ajibo.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Concerning this new lockdown.
It's partial. I don't want you to think you don't have to go to work.
No, I'm afraid because, like Onyemuwa said, the one that locked down last year, it was opportunity for them to transport these evil men to the other parts of Nigeria, which is causing the problem in the southeast. I'm sure they want to use this opportunity again to transport these evil men.
Why do you? Why? How did you arrive at that? I think for me. I'm curious because it would appear that I think first, in the absence of, say, another kind of information or another version of information, you kind of conjure things. This looks a little.
My sister.
You're conjuring things.
My sister. The events of the day points to that. What is happening all over Nigeria now? The killings, the bombing, the destruction of facilities.
Yeah.
Is the same the way it started from the north. So they're shifting their message. They are rounding up. These people have an agenda.
All right. So I want to find out. Hold on a second. I want to find out. So you don't believe that there is a virus, or is it that you have also moved on from the virus?
I don't say there's no virus, but it's not virus is the reason of this locking down.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much for calling then. Hello. How are you?
Joyce Onyemuwa.
Good afternoon. We're happy to have you. Tell
my
us your
sister,
name.
long time no talk. Good afternoon.
Go ahead. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
Joyce, this is Chris.
All right, Chris. Thank you.
For me, this trust issue we have for this government, I want to be Nigerians. You know why they are trying to do this, their number 4, corona, whatever the demand speak about? You see what is happening in India, right? Now the war. Some people are ready to help. The other day, is it Israeli? They send the tools to them. But if it happens here, the volume with our population, the people running the affairs of this government, they cannot do anything. No.
So are you saying that you're appreciative of the lockdown measures, even though it's partial, because you believe that this helps us fight this virus?
Joyce, prevention is better than cure. Wow. They cannot manage it. That is why they are trying to lock us down partially. Okay. When they open up, go to the event center, go to the nightclubs. Some 2-3 months ago, I see people, I say, what is happening? Even the 12 a.m. one, nobody is obeying that. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you see people cruising as if all is well.
Cruising?
I'm telling you, Joyce, come to VI here now. Akadeshola, Takatunubu, Adiola Deku.
Really?
Yes. So please, I know we have trust issue with these people. It's happening here. Some people are suffering this coronavirus.
Someone is asking me, Joyce, is it possible that between 12 a.m. and 4 a.m. Is the period when the virus spreads the most? Hence the reason for the lockdown.
They are not even obeying that thing, Joyce. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you didn't quite hear the question. Do you think the virus maybe spreads a little bit more? The virus spreads? Okay.
No, it doesn't spread that time of the day or the night. But what I'm telling you, the government, what they're trying to do, they're incapacitated. How do I put that grammar?
Yeah.
So when it happens, when it happens, they cannot. Look at the insecurity.
So you appreciate the measures. All right.
Insecurity. Have you seen how they handle it?
Look, anybody without eyes can see.
Are they capable of handling this insecurity?
All right.
Then you talk of corona again. So please, I'm begging our people, let's just bear with them. God will keep us alive till that 2023. We're going to scale through by God's grace.
Let the brother at the back say amen.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. Hello. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Sorry, I lost you. If you can make it back, we'll appreciate it. Whether you believe that this certainly helps you win the war against coronavirus. Hello. Good afternoon. Turn off your radio. Tell us your name.
Hello, good afternoon.
Turn off your radio.
Good afternoon.
Turn off your... Okay, please turn off your radio. Hello, Nigeria Info.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, we're happy to have you. Tell us your name. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I'm Precious, actually.
Thank you, Precious, for calling. You can go ahead.
Okay, so I feel like it's very contradictory, and we actually do not know the reason for why they have presented this curfew to us.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, because take a look at the reports. This morning, it was said that we had no cases of the coronavirus in the last 6 days, right? If I'm correct. I know I heard that this morning.
Okay. The noise there.
And if that be the case, then that's not a reason for a curfew at this point in time when we have no cases of coronavirus in the country.
It might be a preventive measure given the fact that this virus, whatever the heck it is, mutates. And maybe someone has a storyline that sounds like, well, we don't want to become another India.
But even if it mutates, right, we have not seen any mutation here in Nigeria. It has happened in other countries. Yeah, I agree with that. But
so you have a funny suspicion that this doesn't satisfy your curiosity. All right, then.
Do you understand? I feel like the government has nothing to offer to us, and they are just using this as a charade, like for us to believe that okay, it's possible that yes, they are trying to get into the benefits of the society or something. But I don't think they are actually doing this to our advantage or to our best interest. I just feel like they have their own personal agenda as to why they are actually calling on for a curfew.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's what I think.
Absolutely. I mean, it's yours. You can have it. So thank you very much for calling. We have to go off on a break, and I hope you enjoy the show. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Hello there and welcome to a program where we talk about financial freedom. My name is Mary and today I have a guest with me in the studio. He has brought a great opportunity to you. Good day and please introduce yourself.
My name is Kunle Akonde, a representative of Freedom Synergy Pro.
Thank you, Kunle. So what's Freedom Synergy Pro all about?
Okay, thank you. Freedom Synergy Pro is an organization that empowers people financially. We provide opportunities for people to make extra income.
Okay.
So as to be able to meet up with their daily needs. There's a short story of a little boy. He went to his father and asked, "Dad, what is the meaning of financial freedom?" And the dad said, "When you're sleeping at home and the money is out there working for you without your time or physical presence, that is financial freedom."
Thank you, Kunle. So you mean I can really sit at home while my money is working for me out there?
Oh yes, your money can work for you outside. We're going to get there shortly.
Okay. Welcome back. It's still the program, Financial Freedom. So, Kunle, do you know there are a lot of people out there who have just one source of income and they want to be financially free? How is that possible?
You can't be financially free if you depend on just one source of income. Now, let me tell you this. Those who understand this secret are the ones living large today. You see them riding Porsche cars, living in good houses, paying their bills conveniently. And you wonder within yourself, oh boy, this guy is lucky. Nobody's really lucky.
Okay.
See, the truth is this. If you take the right financial action, you're going to get the right result.
So, you talked about empowering people financially the other time. So tell me, how do you empower people financially?
Basically, Freedom Synergy Pro is in partnership with multinational companies that are into production of different household products like toothpaste, body care, beverages, and healthcare products that can help you to restore dead cells in your body system.
Basically what we need for our day-to-day running.
Day-to-day running, your daily needs. So we sell these products on behalf of those multinational companies. What people need to do is to partner with us. Anyone who partners with Freedom Synergy Pro will get healthcare products and ROI every 6 weeks. That means they'll be earning income every 6 weeks.
Okay, every 6 weeks.
Every 6 weeks. When you partner with us, Freedom Synergy Pro as a company will be making your money work for you without your time or physical presence.
development that has been brought on by a virus. It is a global problem. And yesterday on the show, we kind of spoke about it. I try to give you some other narrative, something probably you're not quite open to, used to, maybe even haven't heard. And then I can't quite think it was coincidental when after the show yesterday I heard that now there would be a partial lockdown in place to kind of help mitigate whatever it is that's happening in the wind that's, going about, infecting people, hurting, maybe even killing them. In India, it's a nightmare, an absolute tragedy. Well, they're not the only ones who have come through the eye of the tiger to a place of maybe fair security and a place of health. At some point, it was Italy. Italy had too many people, according to reports, who had been infected by this coronavirus, and quite a number of them died. They even needed help medically, so that some countries had to export medical assistance to Italy. And then they recovered, and they look to be doing quite well because they're not... they're no longer in the headlines as they used to be. So here we are, and given life an opportunity, India is next on the line. Well, I don't think it's out of bad faith or ill intention that the world looks upon India with pity. It's just that this virus has a very weird nature. A very weird nature. Well, that's what's in the news. And I hope that you pay attention, and maybe beyond that, you do your own personal observation and reading to understand what's happening. And then for whatever reason that what is happening, we're told now that there is a partial lockdown. You're a Nigerian, and I understand you have your sentiments, but on Nigeria Info, let's talk about it. So we have a few more minutes to make a conversation out of this. 0700-993-993 and 01-465-7190. Hello, good afternoon.
But what exactly you want?
Yeah, hi, Joyce.
Hello, we're happy to have you. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much.
Okay, like water.
What's
Can
your
you
name?
hear me?
Yeah, I can. What's your name?
My name is Victor.
Okay, is that your mom next to you?
No, my friend.
Okay, all right, go
He's on the
ahead.
call.
Okay,
so quick one. I just stumbled over a message right now that's making the rounds at the moment from the doctor, the president in charge of PTF. I think this lockdown stuff is all fake.
Partial.
I think you've heard it. I can play it if you want to hear it. I can play it right now so you guys can. We can all hear it.
But we can't quite verify it.
Pardon?
We can't quite verify. So you don't think it's happening? That's what you're saying.
If I have your WhatsApp number, I don't mind sending it to you via WhatsApp.
Can you send it to me on Instagram, though? Can you send it to me on Instagram?
Pardon?
Can you send it to me on Instagram?
Okay, just hold on. Just
Okay, so I'm sorry, that's so noisy, and I really tried to endure it. Hello. Okay, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to send that to me. I'd like to pretty much hear that. Let me look at and see whether I can authenticate where that's coming from. It's a partial lockdown. I just really wanted to understand whether lockdowns generally even help to curb this spread. Now, as much as Nigerians are saying that they have moved on from the pandemic, I don't know whether I think I can allow you entertain that for a moment. But if you're looking at the news, if you're watching the news, if you're hearing developments, I mean, right now they're talking about vaccines for kids, and it's pretty much in addition to what they already have as children. Remember, and you can check that on the CDC website, where children already have 16 different types of vaccinations that they have to take from birth through the first few years of life. Now, of course, they're talking about, vaccines for children. Well, that's a different subject. And Nigerians actually are saying that they've moved on. I don't know, but maybe I can let you have a holiday away from this thing. We don't know what it is. Hello, welcome to the show. How are you? Hi. Sorry about that. If you can make it back, make it right back here. Hello. How are you? Can you hear me? I'm sorry if you can hear me. Please call back. Good afternoon. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, you're going to have to speak up. I'm sorry, please call back. Hello, good afternoon to you. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Turn off your radio. That always works. Hello?
Are you hearing me?
Turn off your radio. I mean, I can hear you. It's just the interruption. That's
okay.
not...
Are you hearing me now?
Thank you.
Good. Yeah, the problem we have in Nigeria is not the announcement. It's how they do the announcement. There is insecurity everywhere in the country.
Mm-hmm.
we need to have lockdown on the security.
Oh, okay.
But for them to say it's for COVID-19, that is why people are misinterpreting what they're saying. You understand?
Well, I'm listening to you. It's now
Good.
where this is going.
The government is not proactive. It's just like a man that has a family. You are not in charge of your family. There'll be, everybody will be behaving the way he likes.
Isn't
That's
this a
what is happening
proactive
now.
measure? Do you think this isn't a proactive measure?
Well,
or at least an attempt to be
they're supposed
proactive.
to tell us that because of insecurity in Nigeria, there will be curfew.
Oh,
There will
you
be
want a
lockdown.
kind of truth. You say,
Yes. It's not that, what is COVID-19? Yeah, COVID-19 is real, but it's not as it is before. They should hammer on security. That is what everybody wants to hear, and not COVID-19. We are taking the measures. The increase, everybody is taking measures. So what again? They should not talk about that. They should go straight to the fact, and then everybody will understand them.
All right.
Everybody, we don't understand what they're doing. That's why argument here and there.
Yeah.
They should be proactive and tell us what they are doing. We don't know what they're doing. The gap, there is no communication gap. It's very, very...
No, there is. You're saying that there is a communication gap. Like, there's what the government is thinking, and there's what the people are thinking.
Yes, they just wake up in the morning, they give any news they like. We don't know what they're doing. That's the problem.
Okay.
Government should be proactive. Government should have guidelines. Government should be saying the truth, and not every,
But what if this is honestly to help curb the virus, which is really the question I'm asking you. Do you think these lockdowns actually help to mitigate the spread?
No, it's not going. Everything is the same because, in Nigeria, you have people that obey laws. You have people that doesn't obey laws.
Oh.
If you go to big hotels, you will see them. Even people that put us in lockdown, you see them, romancing and them having their phones in the hotels. But because you're a poor man, the masses are, the things are different.
And this is
So, the government is not doing well. That's why everybody's just talking, So they should be proactive. If they tell us today that why they put curfew, why they put...
But maybe that's not even the reason, That might not be the reason.
Well, for COVID-19, everybody will doubt them.
Okay.
Everybody will doubt them. Yeah, it's not as if it's not real, but it's not, the point is, there was a time it was so real that we need to block everywhere.
So you think that there's a bigger problem of some sort?
Yes, there's a bigger problem.
Uh-huh.
Maybe they don't want to tell us there's security alert that some people might start, You can hear you can notice what is going on in Aso Rock. It calls for emergency. So if they themselves in Aso Rock are not protected, what about we? So Nigeria should look at it. And the 2023 is coming here. They should help us so that we can get people that will rule us and not people that they want. All
right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. We're happy to have you here. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Turn off your radio.
Hello. Good afternoon, Joyce.
Good afternoon. Welcome. So this virus thing, I don't know whether you missed it on the show yesterday. We spoke about it from a different angle yesterday. But now there's a partial lockdown in place.
Yeah, my name is Igwe Victor.
Okay.
Just like any other person who has spoken, I don't see
this is weird.
The reason for lockdown as per connected to the virus and any other thing.
I mean, what about restrictions on mass gathering, just so that there are not too many people in one center and then they increase the risk of the transmission of infection or, say, the transmission of the virus?
One of your callers have already said it before. If you look at the rate in which the incoming numbers of the deaths and the infections are, if there was a time to announce for lockdown, it's not now, because in the past 1 week, according to NCDNC, their result or their news is that for the past 7 days, we've not had any death on record from COVID-19. Now, why did you want to still do lockdown when you don't have cases of death and much numbers of infections? Looking at it, this trust issue which the government has been entrusted upon its shoulder is the reason people always have doubt at any slightest pronouncement of anything from the government. already you have breaches of security everywhere. You have security issues, just like the last caller said. We have issues of Bogo in the Afro Rock. Instead of government coming open to tell us that they have issues of security, they want to align it to COVID. That is where trust issues come on the government, and that is why people don't want to believe them. So why not tell us simple truth for at least for once? Let us know that this is what you want to do. Hello?
Yeah, we're with you.
Yes. Why not tell us simple truth at least once? Let us know that this is your stance so that we will follow you. Not everything the government would want to twist it. Now, they just like the other day, when we are talking about this issue, when you want to really deal with people, you begin to pretend you want to help them. But when the people are dying, okay, the security issue and the virus issue, which one is much? Which one is there in Nigeria now? Every day you wake up, you go to net or you tune to news, you'll be hearing numbers of Nigerians killed, and it has not been given any emergency. Now they want to lock people inside and tell us they want to curtail the high number of or they want to curtail infections of coronavirus. They should tell us truth for once. That is my take, my dear sister.
Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate it. Hello, good afternoon to you. How are you? This is Nigeria Info. Can you hear me? Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Speak up for us. Turn off your radio. Tell us your name. Yeah. Good afternoon.
Okay, this is Bayo.
Yeah. Welcome, Bayo.
Yes. To me, there is no any basis for, locking down. Even if I thought there's going to be any word called lockdown, I think it's presidency and also lockdown need to be locked down. Okay? It is insecurity.
Your radio isn't turned off, by the way.
No, it is insecurity.
I'm saying your radio isn't turned off.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, what about that?
Thank you very much.
Okay. You understand now? So these are the places that need emergency.
So you feel that the deepest, greatest emergency we have right now is this insecurity issue?
It is insecurity.
The lines are blurred. People don't know what's happening. That above COVID.
Oh no, of course now. Insecurity is like a CPU. You understand now? It's a central. That is a central problem. It's a marginal problem upon which every other problem lies. Okay. So when insecurity leaves, coronavirus would naturally leave this country. I'm telling you. We don't look at it. Since February 27, 2020, last year, coronavirus is only succeeded in killing 2005, based on NCDC record. Okay? But in the last 3 months, the number of people that have died as a result of kidnapping, banditry, and what have you, they are not less than 1,500. And they have cases of, not talking about people that they have been kidnapped and released. We are counting almost 6,000 plus all over. So what are we talking about? So which one is more threatening? You are talking about, how many? Now, we have first wave, second wave. Now, this is third wave. Okay, how many waves of insecurity that we have had?
Okay.
Just how many waves of insecurity that we have had? It's like these people, you know why they are even
You don't believe that these measures help to mitigate this
No,
pandemic?
It didn't help now because problem, of course, the problem we have is somebody is dying.
We get it. So basically, I think I just wanted to understand how you're interpreting this government move.
They are using that one as a scheme to polarize rising, gang up against the government. That's why they say no. People should not be more than 50.
I think it's very interesting to see how people actually conjure things. I'm listening to you telling me what you think about it, and
does it now. They are using that one.
All right. So I'd like to hear other people and hear what they think about this, and maybe even how they interpret this government directive. Hello. Turn off your radio.
Hello.
Turn off your radio.
Hello, Joyce.
Welcome. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to Nigeria Info. What's your name?
Sorry, Joyce. My name is Kenneth. Actually, I'm trying to understand what you are saying, but I'm expecting Nigerian government to fight Boko Haram that is killing us every day, not telling us about lockdown again. If they want to create a war for us, they should let us know. Because, Joy, I promise you, anything locked down from anywhere now will be problem. Watch and see.
Okay. All right. I think it's the. I think I'm trying to understand how you arrive at your conclusions. I understand the apprehension. I understand the sentiment. I understand that, of course, you must interpret both the things that you see and hear. But it's about how you arrive there. And hopefully I'll speak to a few more people and we can get some bearing on all of this. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, Joyce. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It is Kingsley.
Okay, what's your name?
Kingsley.
Oh, sure, please, go ahead.
Okay, on the part of this lockdown, partial lockdown as you call it.
Do you think it helps mitigate this war against first the spread of the virus?
Yes. I just want to point out three things I feel is important. First of all, this same government that made this pronouncement of partial lockdown, let's watch for this end of fasting, Muslim fasting celebration. Mm-hmm. Let's watch and see what is going to happen. The gathering we're going to see, first of all, because I'm sure the restriction is not going to affect them when it has to do with their own celebration or whatever they want to do.
Oh, that's not true. Did you hear the headlines? No, that's not actually true. Some people are restrictions are in place pretty much all around the country.
Do you think so?
Well,
because it's this same country where we had a lockdown, and during government celebrations and all of that, we see a whole lot of them gather. That is our part. I just want to let you know that government are not true. They don't know what they are doing. It's just that everybody is doing this thing we call Bokobom. How many Bokobom they did last night?
What's that?
And wherever it falls, they just
like playing a game? Like playing a game?
That thing they call Bokobom.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
No.
Joyce, it's
not about that. I just haven't heard it. I don't know what Bokobom is.
Okay, now it's more like
it's a
more
game.
Like,
is that what it is? It's a game.
It's a game. Yeah,
oh, okay.
It's a game.
Okay.
A random stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, secondly, Joyce, we were told that when the vaccine comes, there's going to be a whole lot of reduction in spread of this whole virus and all of that. Thank God, before the virus came, we were getting a high number of live score from NCDC every day.
Mm.
Now, after the vaccine came on, now the vaccine was meant for frontline health workers and aged people. That is to say that the normal Nigerians still carried out their daily activities. Yet,
but this is not peculiar to Nigeria alone. You see,
yes,
all around the world, vaccines.
No,
okay.
This is not peculiar to Nigeria, but Nigerian government are cashing out with this thing that is happening now. Vaccine.
That's your suspicion. That's your suspicion.
That is my suspicion, and that is everybody. We're on radio. It may not be your suspicion for now.
Oh, well, you think when I get off air, it might be my suspicion?
Yeah, it might be because there's no 5 million naira on ground for here now. Now, you see that after the vaccine came, we heard that the number of affected people have drastically reduced, no more deaths and all of that. So why are we now going to have a partial lockdown? Now, a partial lockdown, is there any provision for these organizations that are going to be locked down? Because people own these nightclubs, people own these bars and all of that. These places are going to be. Is there any provision? Is there any kind of, okay, this is what to do, this is how to still run your business, you still have to survive, you have to, if you just come on air and just tell us there's going to be a partial lockdown and you feel that maybe UK is going to send you another palliative for you to hide, maybe this time,
oh dear.
I don't know. because they feel the need to gather money for 2023 election. But we are ready. Let's just forget for now. But this thing,
So
this partial lockdown,
the partial lockdown is to mitigate, the rise
it's
and
not
the.
mitigating. And when you not mitigate, at all, this thing is not mitigating anything. Security is the issue on ground now.
Right.
They don't have any solution for security.
All
Leave coronavirus. We are dealing with it and deal with security. They don't.
All right. Like, believe me when I tell you that's all right. Hello, 99.3 Nigeria Info. One more call before I go for the break. What's your name?
Hi, Joyce.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Tell me your name.
I'm calling from Ikeja.
Okay.
I just saw a video from Dr. Isa, that's the national coordinator for the COVID-19, what's it called?
Mm-hmm.
The team, okay? And the guy is denouncing this.
Okay. So beautiful, because right now in front of me I have a communique from the Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19, Office of the Secretary of the Government of the Federation. It's dated 10th May 2021. Implementation guidelines for the phase restriction of movement. So hopefully it's what it is what you have said it is, and Nigerians can pretty much go about their business and lives. And we win this war both against insecurity and a virus unknown.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for calling. We're going to quickly go off on a break. It's 99.3 Nigeria Info. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. place to be. Well, that's because we start from here.
This is a compound, not 1, 2, or 3, that somebody will come and say, I'm the only one coming in another 1 or 2 months. You will see that that place is like a market. Yes, from 1 person to 2 to 3 to 4, you don't even know those who are living in that kind of compound. You cannot say, where do you work? Don't worry, I'll tell you.
Over here.
I married my wife when she was very young, and now we have 4 children, and 2 has finished university. She now hates me so much that I've been cheating on her. I'm not happy with the marriage again. I don't still love her, but the way she treats me is the way I don't like it, because she insults me, she brings me to nothing, even in the front of my children.
And time brings us here.
People don't want to see what this government has done, and it's left for them. They want to be picking money on the street. They want government to be dashing money. Government is not Father Christmas. Government will only create the nebulous.
No, but the people, I don't think that's what the people want, to be honest.
What do they want?
They don't want the government dashing them money. They want something that looks like a fair standard of living. Fair, like just good enough to be called a way to live. My work's done. The sun sets here. Mondays through Thursdays on your number 1 station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info, the sunny side. So, well, I think I'm yet to see the video. By the way, welcome if you have just tuned in. My name is Joyce. So I hear that there's a video in circulation that pretty much says that there will not be the going ahead with the initial plan to have a partial lockdown. Sounds fair. Actually, sounds great. Then hopefully we can take off, some things off our plates as a country and then deal with the things that we believe are not just paramount but necessary and need to be dealt with as soon as is possible. So that certainly serves all of us, because pretty much you're aware of the developments as they turn open within society. We'll do our best to keep you abreast with stories, news, and developments as they come our way. All right, in the furtherance of the cause of the sunny side, this very beautiful Tuesday afternoon, open thought, we segue into something else, something that I think, Tuesdays, I've left Tuesdays open for our divorce series, and I think today's topic kind of fits perfectly into the consideration of the idea of marriage. And the whole idea of marriage is the union of two in the hopes that things are better than, your position of one, and that in the union of two, it's not only better, it's bright, it's beautiful, and for a greater cause. But then some people have gone into it, and beyond all that they know, they have hoped for the best. They have at least attempted to achieve something with that singular step, but some of them have come off the other end broken, sad, empty, alone, sad, fractured, miserable, death. Sad but true. Death. Some people have died as a result of, being married. We're not going to necessarily talk about death today. We're going to talk about maybe a little bit more extra liberty. We know that polygamy has been something that cultures all around the world have been a little bit comfortable with. Have been very comfortable with. Well, it depends on what region of the world you go to. It would appear that it pretty much maybe also gave life to the idea that it could be a man's world. But with the turn of the century, with liberties and development, education, and more freedom allowed humans, well, something like women marrying as many husbands as they want is actually becoming a conversation, not in Europe, but in Africa. And I've heard women jokingly say something like, look, I think I need 3 husbands. One for this, one for that, and one for that. Well, men have enjoyed that liberty for a while, and it's a form of expression. It's liberty, and that's an expression of a kind of liberty. Our Muslim brothers and sisters certainly know what I'm talking about, given that you're allowed. You just have to make a choice, 2 or not 2, but pretty much you're allowed. Some do 3 wives, some do as many as 4, some do 2, some don't. I actually have met a Muslim man who is not taking that liberty. He doesn't want it. He's happy with one, and he's sticking to that, dying by that. I want to know what Nigerian men think about that. I want to know what Nigerian men think about Nigerian women. It's actually called a situation where a woman has more than one husband, polyandry. And I want to know whether Nigerian men think, well, women should be allowed if that's what they want, or should not. Well, I don't think you can. So I cannot say you can say a woman should not. Because if we were to speak on rights and liberties, well, she has to choose whether she wants to or not. So I think I just want to hear a man's opinion on whether they think, well, that's okay or not okay, but not that you can say whether a woman has a right to do that or not. So, of course. And I want to know what women think about that. It would appear that women in South Africa, their days wound down with maybe more smile on their faces. Now they know that if that bill passes and becomes maybe an act, they can decide tomorrow morning to have Johnson, Jackson, and James under the same roof. Or maybe even at different locations. You just show up. Just this situation now is that it's legal. I think I'm curious to know what women are going to say. It's the women. I want to know what your little fantasies are all about. 01-465-7190. That line's for the women alone. I want to know what Nigerian men think about that. It would appear that some men do regret the social construct of polygamy, and maybe some of them have even suffered as a consequence of that. Now that the world is, at least South Africa, is beginning this narrative of, women marrying more than one husband, they might have something to say, given the benefit of hindsight. Yeah. And of course, the sunny side is a platform for all, including the patriarchs who believe that women have no power except that which is given to them by the man. 0700-993-993-993. Welcome to the sunny side. This is about to become what you would expect. A show. Hello, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the sunny side. My name is Joyce. How are you?
Joyce, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, you're speaking with Pastor Don.
We're happy
from
to
Lekki.
have you. Thank you very much for calling.
I think if South Africa will pass that bill to law, they are not just only passing that bill to law, they are passing a suicidal bill for the men.
Why?
Because men are so jealous. They will never want to sit down to see that their woman is married to 3-4 men.
But women
men.
But women have been sitting down and looking at men marry other women.
I'm telling you the truth. Men are over jealous than women. To see one woman marrying for men feel that most time they enjoy women so much, and by that they will go ahead of as far as let me eliminate the other guy so that I will be alone. So that is my own take on this.
I mean, you're a pastor, and I can't believe how you don't. I like that. Thank you very much. That's from a pastor who feels men are too jealous to tolerate such.
More than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria.